Title: Before You Say, I Do. The pain, the lessons, and the courage to love again together on purpose. The silent questions we ask alone. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and drop your comment. Let's talk. Have you ever looked in the mirror and asked yourself, how did I get here? Why do I keep giving my all to people who give me halfway love? Am I even worth the love I desire? You're not alone. You're not weak. You're just someone who loves deep in a world that doesn't always know what to do with that kind of heart. Opening up. Real talk from Together on Purpose. Here at Together on Purpose, we don't sugarcoat love. We talk about the heartbreak, the disappointment, the silent prayers, and the nights you thought you'd never feel whole again. Because before marriage, before the ring, before the honeymoon, many people are walking through emotional fire they don't talk about. But you know what? That fire shapes you. It purifies you. And it teaches you what real love should feel like and what it should never be. The struggle before the commitment. Nobody really tells you what happens before the wedding. You give your heart to someone who doesn't value it. You sacrifice your time, your dreams, even your boundaries, all in the name of love. You stay when you should have walked away because you're afraid to start over. You pretend things are fine, but deep inside you feel lonely, even when they're right next to you. Relationships before marriage are often the testing ground of your identity. You learn to ask the hard questions. Is this love or is this survival? Do they love me or the version of me that they control? Am I being myself or shrinking to keep peace? When you love wrong before you love right, let's be honest, before we love right, many of us love wrong. We ignore red flags because we're in love with potential. We fall for charm instead of character. We confuse chemistry with compatibility. And when it all falls apart, we blame ourselves. We cry in silence. We look at others getting engaged and married and think, what's wrong with me? But let me tell you, there's nothing wrong with you. You just haven't been loved the right way yet. The love that confused you was just the classroom. It was never the destination. The breaking that builds you. Sometimes God allows the wrong person to break your heart, so you'll never again give that kind of love to someone who doesn't deserve it. You thought you were being destroyed, but really you were being rebuilt. Yes, life is too short to keep regretting a relationship that didn't work. It hurt, yes, but it taught you how to set boundaries, listen to your inner peace, trust your intuition, value your time, and above all, never beg to be loved. Because love that must be begged for will never satisfy. What you really need before marriage, before you say, I do, you need more than butterflies. You need peace. You need someone who prays with you when you're weak, respects your purpose, grows with you spiritually, emotionally, mentally, isn't intimidated by your calling, doesn't compete with you, but completes the assignment with you. You need friendship, not just fireworks. You need partnership, not just passion. You need purpose alignment, not just picture-perfect chemistry. Because when storms come in marriage, and they will, it's not beauty or charm that will carry you through. It's character. It's commitment. It's choosing each other again, even when it's not convenient. The courage to try again. So if love has failed you, don't let that failure define you. Let it refine you. You are still worthy. You are still beautiful. You are still someone's answered prayer. They just haven't found you yet. And when they do, they won't confuse you. They won't ignore you. They won't manipulate you. They'll see the treasure in you and treat you accordingly. So give love another chance. Not because you're desperate, but because you're healed. Closing encouragement. Together on Purpose. A lot of people ask questions like, in a time like this, what should I do? Good listen. At Together on Purpose, we don't just teach you how to find love. We prepare you to recognize it when it shows up right. Real love is intentional. It's not perfect, but it's present. It doesn't just make you feel good, it makes you grow. So before you say, I do to someone else, say, I do to your healing. Say, I do to your boundaries. Say, I do to your future self who knows what she's worth. Drop a comment if this spoke to your soul. Just type, I choose love on purpose. Share this with someone who needs healing before the wedding. And don't forget to subscribe to Together on Purpose, because your heart deserves truth, not just talk. You don't just want love. You want love together on purpose. God bless you.